Hello everybody, it's vanburman here and welcome to another video for my anniversary special. And me and Deadman Fall have set ourselves a task for this video. It's going to be quite interesting because we're quite into PC gaming, and if you follow what I do then I presume you have some interest in PC gaming as well. And with Steam bringing out the new Steam OS, well, I can't remember when that's coming out. It's not too far off now, is it? It's not, I
think it's been postponed.
Well, it's going to be out next year. We can pretty much guarantee that, right, can't we? So, and they're actually sending out beta versions of their new Steam boxes to people. And they've got 3 different flavours. They've got one with an i3 with a GTX 760. They've got one with an i5 with a 770 and the i7 with a 780. And they are picking some beta testers to do that. You had to actually apply through Steam. I applied. Did you apply, Deadman?
No, I actually didn't apply.
You missed the chance to apply to get a free Steam box. Don't you feel stupid? But it's okay. Don't fear. Because me and Deadman have set ourselves a challenge of building a very own home-brewed Steam box. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the American website, Newegg, because it's the cheapest place where you can buy computer parts from.
Yep.
We're then actually and obviously because we're doing it in dollars, we're doing it that way and in dollars because when you take into account the price difference between dollars and pounds, using Newegg makes the most sense because that's the system you're likely to build for about 500 quid, which is why we're doing $600, which I know is 400 pounds, but Newegg's cheap anyway, so yeah. So it's basically like the £500 challenge, but we're doing it in dollars because Bobby will get confused if we do it any other way. Because he's just a redneck from America.
And a redneck, I like that.
So yeah, obviously we don't have to worry about buying software because I believe SteamOS is going to be free. It's Linux based. There's no reason why they would charge for it anyway.
Right.
And obviously, small. I guess small is also good as well. So it's going to obviously be a smaller graphics card and stuff. But it's basically, we're trying to make a Steam box / computer that you'd fit in your living room. So me and Bobby are trying to go in through, and you're going to be watching me live doing it, searching for the products. Bobby's going to be doing it on his end. And then we're going to actually take the 2 that we've built, see where we went on this, because obviously there's some things we're going to go on the same thing of, and we'll just see how different our 2 Steam boxes would be in terms of the quality of the components, and in terms of what performance that we might get out of it.
Right. I'm thinking in line of my case. I kind of have an idea for a case. It's not necessarily the smallest case, but is probably, in my opinion, the best case you can get for the price because of the way the cooling and everything is integrated into it. So I think it'd be the best case, in my opinion. So it's not necessarily small.
Yeah, but then again, the computer you're going to build, you're going to think's the best. The computer that I'm going to build, I'm going to think's the best. So it doesn't really matter what we think at the end of the day.
Right.
It's just a comparison video. There's not going to be any winner. I mean, hopefully we'll both build good computers.
Right. And so if you should we put a little time limit on this then?
Well, it's not going to take me that long, is it?
No, maybe not. Maybe.
In terms of the links, the game links being added to the YouTube videos, I'll do that at the end of the day when I've uploaded all the videos, and then I'll pick some videos for the codes to go up on. Don't worry, they will be there.
They will be there. They will be there. Unless someone might steal them first, but we're not talking about that at the moment.
Dear.
Oh, dead man.
Oh, dead man. You funny son of a gun. So,
all right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're really going to need that long, are we?
No, we shouldn't. But then again, you never know.
Plus, we want to show how easy it is to pick. You have to pick your parts and stuff.
Right.
It is quite easy. I mean, we can explain our choices at the end.
Right. Should we do one? Maybe later another build, but one of the most expensive builds we can come up.
No, because that's just stupid. You're not living. You're not living in the real world when you do stuff like
that. Well, not. I don't mean outlandishly expensive. I mean like.
But it will be because you'll just have like. You'll just put 2 GTX 780 Ti's in it, and then be like, right, I've got the best computer, and then great, awesome.
No, I was thinking more along the lines of three-way SLI Titans.
Yeah, but
that's a 477K in there.
Anyway, we're going to set up a time limit. At the minute, my computer says 15:19, so we'll give ourselves until past, so 11 minutes, because I'm awkward. So, Bobby, you're welcome to start whenever now. I'm just going to set up the screen region so people can see what I'm doing.
Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and start then. Let's see here. We'll go to new egg.
I'm going to be obviously talking while I'm doing it, so...
yeah.
So the first thing I'm going to pick is the CPU. Because obviously you can't pick your motherboard before you pick your CPU.
Yep. And do you want to discuss our parts with each other or no?
Well, no, I was just going to discuss it because people are watching what I'm doing. You can wait until the end and listen.
Okay.
You can shut up and listen.
Do you know what, sir? Well, I am going to say this. Mine is probably going to be an AMD build.
Yeah,
that's hands down. It's going to be AMD.
And mine.
Processor.
Best one.
And all that.
So. Best thing. Best value for money, which is what we're going for. So.
Yep. It's going to be awkward if we pick the same parts, or at least a couple of the same parts.
What I've done on the live stream is I have placed a calculator in there. I'm going to put 600 on it and then take off everything that I add in, so I have a running total of what's going on.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do.
I just had a message on my phone. I must stop and read it. Oh, it's you. Right, now this is the one I would like to get, but as you can see, it is very expensive. That's because it's the 1-up or the 2-up from the one I currently have in there at the minute. Whether or not a Steambox would need that, I'm not so sure. I'm thinking about something more along the lines of this one. I believe it's only quad core, but with the clock speed and the price, I think that's probably the best one to get. So I'm going to go for that now. Obviously, we can make changes to it as we go along because we've got time. So
yeah.
So that's the one I'm going for. How many dollars is that?
Well, so far I've picked out my processor and my motherboard.
Already?
I think my motherboard is actually pretty decent. What do you think of MSI motherboards, vanburman?
I prefer Asus.
For Asus?
Oh yeah, it's got motherboard combo. Nice. Save $20. Let's have a look at that motherboard then.
I think this motherboard will do well.
Yep, it's got SATA 6GB a second, which is obviously SATA 3, isn't it? USB 3 as well. We only need the one PCI slot because of the build we're doing. What else do we have here? We've got 4 DDR3 dual memory RAM slots as well, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's quite good for it. Yeah. Oh no, it's actually got 2 Express 16 slots. So I mean, so that's got you've got a good basis there for upgrading as well, which is what I like. I like to, if you're going to do a budget build, then build something that's going to give you something else to upgrade later on, and that would be, you could use that to upgrade. So I think we'll go for that. That's good.
Yeah, mine. I'm liking my mine right here. It's got 2, 4, 6 USB 2.0 slots. It's got 2 US 3.0, HDMI, DVI, and VGA. It actually has a PS2 port, PS/2 port, and also has analog audio ports, which I do like analog audio, depending on the type of sound system you're gonna be setting up. Can be preferred. So I think that's the motherboard I'm gonna go with. Okay, let's go with the graphics card now.
So next thing I'm going to go for is the power supply. It's probably one of the most important bits one of the next most important bits you can have, because you need to make sure that your system is secured with a decent power supply. Right. And it is something that you can't really afford to stinge on too much, so that is going to be the thing I'm going to go for next.
Okay. think this might be the graphics card I might.
750.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think we'll go for that one. I know it's quite expensive for what is a small part of the build, but I do place a big stock in CPUs, and when it does come to CPUs, brand is actually quite important. I mean, with something like RAM, we can get away with it. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna have to stop. My landlord is here.
Oh, okay.
So we will end this one as a part, and I'll be back, and we'll do a second part.
All right.
See you soon, everybody.